So, I want to be passed around so bad, but my boyfriend just wants a monogamous relationship. It's 2024. Expecting to be with one person for your entire life is like unreasonable. I'm a young 18-year-old Latina. I'm trying to get my face blasted by multiple men. Like, I haven't even had a quickie in a bathroom stall. I have so much to live for. And you're telling me that I have to stay with this one guy because I love him so much. But there's literally guys out there with 13-inch meats waiting to destroy me. It would just be so unfortunate if I were to go my whole entire life without getting piped by at least 100 different people just to see who I like the most.
She belongs to the streets. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
So
Like the women are even starting to sound like the men that they desire and that they complain about. That's insane, right? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So today we are going to be discussing why women are complaining about men no longer being masculine and why they see that. And I'm going to show you a few, probably several examples of why that is on the female side, because as you can see from that first clip, yeah, that was very, very masculine. Nothing about that was feminine whatsoever. I don't know if you guys seen it, but there was a clip of a young lady approaching Waka Flocka in one of those dating shows, like 20 versus 1 or whatever the case may be. And the way like she come off so vulgar, like, and the fact that he just kind of dismissed her, because I'm pretty sure he probably come across women like that all the time. So he's like, oh, you a dime a dozen. Like, you ain't nothing special. So it just goes to show you why men are no longer taking these women seriously. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the next video.
When a whore, a beta, and a Satanist are the top candidates for Men of the Year, it's clear men have hit rock bottom. It's equally clear that controllers of the zeitgeist are in the final stages of ending the patriarchy. Men are laughing stocks, too weak to offer any real pushback. The culture depicts white men as buffoons and bigots, and black men as effeminate and immoral. Marvel churns out bad superhero movies featuring women. Every television show features a woman or a gay person as the most courageous, ethical, and smartest person in the room. A chubby, 50-year-old gay rapper, Queen Latifah, jumps off balconies and thwarts the bad guys every Sunday night on The Equalizer. The stuff isn't harmless. It's brainwashing intended to produce a feminist cult and distort biblical truth.
Do we need men?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
No?
We don't need short men.
Do you need a man?
No.
Do you need a man?
Oh, God.
Do you need a man?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
No? Do we need men?
We need men to make us stupid.
Do we need men? Do we need men? Do women need men in this world? Do we need men?
No.
Why?
Because we can be strong, independent women.
Do we need men?
Like, not necessarily, but like, if I can look at them, like, we need a man to look at.
Do we need men?
No!
No, why?
Nobody needs men!
Really?
We do not need men!
Why not? Why do we need men?
Why would I need men?
So what can you get from someone else that you don't get from a man?
The only thing I can get from a man that I can't get anywhere else is dick.
Okay.
And I don't need dick.
Do we need women?
Yes,
We do. Why?
these women are awesome.
Do we need women?
Of course,
Why?
they're beautiful.
Do we need women?
Women make us feel compassionate and affectionate.
Do we need women?
Of course we do.
Do we need women?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're hot.
And what else?
They're hot.
Do we need women?
I mean, shit, unless they're gay.
Do we need women?
Do we need women?
Yeah.
Yes, who's gonna do my dishes?
Do we need men?
Sir, they gonna call you all kind of misandrous for that last comment, talking about who gonna clean my dishes. The only answer that I was really acceptable of was a little like an Indian brother who said they make us passionate and compassionate and affectionate. I can accept that. But outside of that, a lot of what all those guys had to say was dumb. However, notice that these guys, they showed guys that said yes and a lot of women that said no. I think that tells you a lot about the dating market. Let's keep it moving.
Listen, the reason you can't find love is because women have been programmed to be masculine. And the elites have done this on purpose because women are the bridge to the spiritual realm. Women literally bring souls into this world. They have the powers of gods. But women do not understand their own strength, so they are trying to imitate men. This society is so lost because only one gender is fulfilling their role. You see, men are the masters of the physical realm. They build things with their hands. Women are the masters of the spiritual realm. Women are healers, psychics, and incredibly emotionally intelligent beings. Their purpose is to connect a man's mind to his heart. Women allow men to escape their logic. A man stays trapped in his mind until he connects with his heart. This is how men become enlightened. And the elite do not want this to happen because a spiritually awake man cannot be their slave. So they purposely disconnect women from their own divinity so men can never reach spiritual awakenings. If you enjoyed this...
Yo, and it's crazy too because I just had a live show earlier. Shout out to the brother Frank Tate because he made this point and I think it kind of relates to this. Because he was talking about how the easiest way to get to a man, like if you want to set him up and try to rob him or something, put a woman on him. You can actually apply that same thing to the clip that you just saw. Because think about that, man. The easiest way to get to the man and make him seem weaker, how do you do that? Elevating the woman. Telling her that she's the prize. Even in her masculine state and all. And then on top of that, put her in a victim mindset, which we were talking about earlier also, that allows her to get away with all the bad behavior, all the masculine energy and bullshit. All of that. And then what does that do? Emasculates a man, puts him in a feminine state. Because if he decides to stand up for himself, then 9 times out of 10 he's going to end up being alone. This is why we have to keep telling brothers over and over and over again to not deal with these kind of women and have an abundant mindset. And the only power that you have in that situation is walking away. Because these women will manipulate you if they can. And when you live in our society that, like he said, is geared towards women, they're trying to destroy the very same thing that they benefit from, the patriarchy. So it's just one big circle of a clusterfuck, a cycle that I think is never gonna end, and it's just history repeating itself over and over again. Literally, Adam and Eve. Over you can use that as well. Let's keep it moving.
Women expect you to be a fucking man, pay for the date, open a door, pick her up, arrange her travel to and from the date, and all this other crap. However, they still want to reserve the right to act like a man and be strong and dominant when they feel like it, but they want you to be strong and dominant all the time. So in other words, they can pick and choose when they want to be a lady, but you have to always be the man. Don't sit there and deal with a chick that isn't going to be a lady all the time if you're being a man all the time. That's fucking bullshit.
I can't date somebody that has social media.
Why?
Unless you're making money off of it, which most men are not. Let's just keep it real,
not,
like most men are not.
Yeah, most people are.
Why are you on social media?
Okay, so what about the person that looks at social media as like if you're following like things that inspires you, things give you ideas.
Oh, please. The average man isn't following inspirational quote pages. I asked my boyfriend to delete his social media.
Was he using to make money?
No, he was not. He just had social media because everybody has a Facebook, everybody has an Instagram, so he just had them. And I was like, there's no reason for you to have them. Go ahead and delete that for me. Go ahead and log off for me.
Did he delete it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He lucky I let him keep his LinkedIn.
So I could see why a woman would want their man to delete social media. Just because of that, because flesh and temptation is real.
You can get distracted in real life. I don't think that social media brings any more real life distraction than real life. Yeah. I just believe that it's easy to get caught up in a fallacy. Like social media sometimes is your imagination. If you got me in front of you, you don't gotta imagine about nothing else. Go ahead and delete that.
And that is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. And that is Amira Talks. And you know what? She actually did a reaction video of her reacting to Candace Owens reacting to one of her videos. And she got in her feels because you can tell that this is just a bitter ass woman. And it's funny to see that. And supposedly she has a boyfriend now. And clearly you are dealing with the exact kind of man that you are only capable of dealing with. Any man that's gonna stay on his square that is really and truly masculine would have not deleted their Instagram for you. Because for one, ma'am, I've seen a couple pictures of her on Instagram. Yeah. Just because you just happen to be using social media to make money, don't mean that you're not on social media getting unnecessary attention from men. So for you to sit over here and say, why worry about all that temptation when you got me in front of you? Like you the best things to slice bread. Like you the only attractive woman on this planet. Like, are we serious right now? And it's funny because if the tables was turned, you would be calling him insecure. Whether you was making money off of social media or not. So to sit over here and try to play that game is a bunch of bullshit. You see the manipulation? Now, you tell me who's masculine in that relationship, her or her boyfriend. Let's keep it moving.
Isn't it a little hypocritical that when men were breaking their backs to build the system from the ground up, I didn't hear any feminists complaining. Women were content back then to just stay home and raise the kids and do the housework. But now that every office has climate control, all you hear is blue-haired nipple girls ranting and raving about inequality and saying, we don't need no man. To that, I just want to say, who hurt you?
So basically, feminism is the idea that women are free when they serve their employers, but slaves when they serve their husband and children.
So first, let's take a look at this short clip from this online influencer. The purpose of showing this clip is really, it's clear to me the amount of misandry and hatred that she has in talking about misogyny in our culture. I want to see if you see it too, and then that will be our jumping off point to talk about misandry, why it's so rampant, and what to do about it.
Okay, these are some things that are super misogynistic that you probably have never even realized before. And it needs to stop. When guys only respect women that they find attractive. The fact that being called too girly is an insult, but if a guy is too manly, it's praised. You should really smile more. The fact that I literally can't go out alone when it's nighttime. Also, I'm not hating on men or blaming men or anything. I'm literally just stating the facts, and it's pathetic.
Yikes. It's clear to me. Is it clear to you? The hatred that she has in herself as she's talking about this, and it's not just her.
Wow, watch that again, but imagine the gender is reversed because the comments would be very different. This is definitely a double standard, so a lot of men do not find it funny.
This all-female SWAT team competed at a men's event, and this is how it went.
Vamos! In the UAE SWAT Challenge this year. Belarus, Thailand, Chile. 2 teams from the Emirates. The first one. want to get wet in the ice bath today. And it just goes to show you how important momentum is. Oh, 3 team members in the drink. Oh.
So if there's ever a time in my life where I or my family needs a SWAT team, I think I'll pass on the all-female.
You know, my biggest goal in life is to have a wife and kids.
Oh.
No, genuinely. God could say to me now, look, you got 2 options, Dan, yeah? I take off everything you've achieved now, the money, the fame, and you can have a family, or you can have a family and have none of it. I'd take the family.
Would you?
What?
I'd say, run me my money.
No, I can't wait to have kids.
See how backwards even a conversation like that has become, to where the woman sounds like she just wants to get rich and screw around, where the guy that actually is rich, he would trade that all just to have a family.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Think about that, man.
Y'all heard it.
2024. This is 2024, y'all. And women are complaining and trying to sit over here and say that men don't want to get married and have kids. That is literally a successful man telling you that's his true goal. And then, and this, okay. I think I've shown you guys enough. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love of support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.